Mic check 1 2, mic check 1 2. Look like we having microphone difficult. Give me 1 second while I resolve the issue. Mic check 1 2, mic check 1 2. We in the building and we live. Hi y'all. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hi y'all gang. New subscribers. Everybody. Even the trolls too. Cause I told y'all, like I said, nobody gonna be showing that parking lot footage because once you put all the time stuff together of the movement in the hotel, then they gonna lead you back to outside to see real. I know what I be talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Hi y'all. Hi y'all. Mic check 1 2. The brews for you. Much love. Shout out to the cash app, the super chat. All right. Like I said, gang, we all we got. We all we got. And I'm finna explain what we see on this map right. I color coded it, you know what I'm talking about, and I gave you the original map where I color coded from. It's straight from Rosemont. So now check this out, right? Watch this. Y'all remember in the beginning, let's go back to the beginning, right? They said that girl was on the lower level, found in the lower level kitchen. So we went along with that, was like, yeah, she was in the lower level kitchen, because that's what the camera showed. Meaning that when they put the footage out, they thought they was gonna get away with adding that Caddyshack freezer footage with her walking back there. They thought that they could add it with her walking in the kitchen on the lower level. See what I'm talking about? As you see right here on the map. All right. Watch this, guy. It's very important because I'm finna take y'all outside to the parking lot. Outside to the parking lot. And keep this in mind. We know it was a murder. We know it was a murder. And we know a murder happened in this hotel. So that means on the whole property. So we got to include that parking lot foot with that. All right. Now, if you look right here on my map, right here, everything I got highlighted yellow, it's a walking route. It's a walking route, right? So let's break this down. Okay. Now look, right here, when I got it marked in red, damn, I got it too cropped out. Hold on, let me show y'all right here. Y'all see how I got it marked in red? The red is the elevator, right? Keep that in mind. Remember, right here, these two elevators. Remember the elevator footage. You know, like the maintenance man coming out and stuff. You know what I'm talking about? Where the time be skipping it, right? Remember, that's where the elevators is. Not down here, right? There was another trick part about it. Get everybody thinking need when they drop that uh the service elevator. They want y'all to have in the mindset that these two elevators right here on top of the screen is what you would be seeing right here in this location. But it's only one elevator. You see what I'm saying? It's only one elevator. So think about this. The pink is the ballroom, right? Pink is the ballroom, red the elevators, yellow is the walking routes that Kenneka will have access to. The orange gonna be the conference room. Keep this in mind. Orange is the conference room. Pink is the ballroom. Right? This green is the kitchen. Up here, the blue part is in the kitchen on the lower level. I broke this down to y'all. So we should know the color code. But remember what the police report said about the color blue. Now we know right here where my mouse said it's the color blue. It's where the kitchen is. Remember, once you get off on this elevator down here, Kenneka walked, turned the corner, passed this. Now she passed the escalators and stairs. It's nothing preventing everything you see in yellow, it's walking this. So look, she walked past right here is where you come in through the door, double door to the kitchen, and you already here. Look, this still the kitchen in blue. Wherever this yellow is right here, y'all see on the screen, still blue because it's a part of the kitchen. Think about this. Cut the corner. Look how when you cut the corner, just think about that camera we seen. Look, y'all. Y'all remember that camera we seen? Look at this box right here. Just imagine that's where the camera would be at there catching Kenneka in freezer. Right? I mean, not into the freezer on the lower level kitchen, right? By the ice machine. Right up in here. And she go diagonally to the back. Diagonally to the back. Follow my mouse. We seen the footage. We seen that footage. And we were like, well, why would she go back in that part of the kitchen? And remember, that's the lower level, right? This the lower level. Kids, route, all this on the lower level. So I had two little screenshots, right? I had two little screenshots. Cause now we finna get into this purple part. Cause once you see how I got it, when you look at this map like this here, we gonna go to that map right there. Right? And this what we gonna match everything up. Just say like, all right, hold on, guys. Let me switch it back. So look, I want y'all to pay attention. It's cameras at every angle will capture that. So when I go to here, like Kenneka gets damn, like right here, Kenneka gets off on the elevator. Damn, I can't show y'all, but y'all see right here where the elevator is. Kenneka could get off on the elevator, go up the ramp. Before she passed the stairwells, right here, remember I got it marked out black. That's the stairwells. It's gonna be in black. So remember, that's the stairwell that you can get from the front desk. All right. So just say you could easily get off on the elevator, go up the ramp, and go through that door where we seen the police at. So now you in the hallway that could lead you to the pool area, or keep straight, come out that door where we all seen the viral video of Amanda Morgan talking about, yeah, the dudes hopped out right at the door. And then when you go back to this, right? This is this is third wheel right here. You see how I'm matching it up? All right. You see how I matched it up, right? This the dough right here. That's the layout. So think about what Rosemont left out of the map. You got the staircasing right here. Once you go in that door, right? Keep this in mind. Look at it from an upstairs point of view. It's a kitchen upstairs, a conference room, right? Man, y'all, this finna blow y'all mind, Jack. This finna blow y'all mind. So watch this. Hold on, let me turn that chat off. Now I got the map side by side with it. Think about Kenneka route and think about the camera that caught the route. Now, if you got two cameras catching Kenneka in the green, right? And you got the Metro green. It's no footage of the Metro green. So that means when Kenneka walked through here, through the double doors, and check this out. Before she get to that double door game, all right, fireman oven. Y'all might look at it. Yeah, that's the top floor. That's the main lobby. Watch what I'm finna show you. What this green box would be on the lower level. Remember the Escalade and remember the stairs. Remember when Kenneka walked past her, they don't have footage of Kenneka walking in this area. It skipped from right here to right here, right? So let me show y'all what I'm talking about. All right, I need to go. I need to go to this. Watch this, guy. Keep that in mind. And Payal, shout out to the Payal gang too. All right. Now y'all see at the bottom of this screen right here. I'm finna show y'all where we at so you could get a clear understanding of the route. Remember the assistant food beverage manager and the police were like, yeah, we in the basement in the numerous area and made it try to seem like this area is real big as fuck. You know what I'm talking about? So watch this. If you look at the bottom of my screen, I'm gonna show you where we at. We finna be right here. This the lobby. We gonna look at this map that we got up, and we gonna look at this picture that I got a Rosemont right here. Right? So that means we gonna be right here on the top of the screen at the ballroom, which is I highlight that in pink, right? And keep this in mind, right? Keep this in mind. It's a kitchen up here too. Cause you gotta assist the whole ballroom. You can this whole pink area, you can rent this out like a big dance, ballroom dance or a show. You see what I'm talking about? But keep this in mind, this is a kitchen. And look at what I show y'all on the map right here. You got elevators right here in the kitchen, right? See that? I marked it out so you can understand what I'm finna show y'all. So boom. Now y'all see how Rosemont draw. Y'all see they got the lines coming down. Them sliding walls and you can make sections. Just say if you got multiple vents and you got this much square feet, you know what I'm talking about? You can section it off. And you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, you got the dividing wall. There you go, leaning up. All right, check this out. But the most important part is about the elevator. Right here. All right. So when you look at the top of the screen, at the bottom of my screen where I'm zooming in, we're gonna be right in the ballroom where I just showed y'all. So when I show you this door right here, boom, you see that on the screen? It's right in the elevator section. Right? So once you study the footage, you want to know, okay, I want to know what the this room people going in. You know what I'm talking about? Because they got to assist the guests. So look, watch this. You see the doors right here. Swinging doors. Right? You got this what Rosemont don't want to show nobody. Because once you go to this map to the right of my screen, you can easily see what happened to Nick. All right. And keep this in mind. The same map that I'm showing you right here. Kenneka walk. Remember the casualty store. Kenneka get off on the elevator from the main floor, walk up, pass front desk. Keep this in mind. All this orange is gonna be the conference room. Now watch this game. Y'all want to know when I told y'all about, look, if you study the blueprint of the hotel, you need to learn how the pipe system runs because it's going to make a huge factor. Once you think of pipe system, think emergency routes. Think about devastation, stuff like that. I know some of y'all be like, Trey, Guy, what the hell you talking about now? But you will understand me later. For a prime example, a witness said they had water trouble, right? Water trouble. Check this out. Did you know you can get off on the elevator from the lower level? You see it on my screen right here. Don't you know you get off from the lower level of the elevator, and we know Kenneka come right here at the corner. Y'all can see my mouse. Y'all see my mouth? Thumb me up, y'all see my mouth. Cause I'm finna show y'all something. I'm finna show y'all something. And you finna understand why Kenneka bumping in the walls. We don't understand that. It gotta be edited. That's why I'm finna show you where she bumped into. Mm-hmm. Look, y'all can see my mouse. Thumb me up, y'all can see my mouth, cause my mouth finna play a big important role in this shit. But that's my pointer, you know what I'm talking about? Cause I'm finna point their ass out on this shit. Oh, y'all see it? All right, all right. Check this out. Boom. Kenneka gets out from the elevator. Turned the corner. Right? She bumping in the wall. Don't you know it's a toilet right here where she bumped into? And think about what Andrew Holmes said. Right? Cause look, Pay attention to what I just said. Lower level. Lower level, what I said is the route. Off on the elevators. Come up. Turn the corner right. Y'all see she get the zigzagging right up in her. But look where she get the zigzagging right up in her. Notice you can come through her. Remember the conference room. And watch this. You got the toilet system. Because once you go to her, right here, lower level, turn the corner. Hold on, let me go. Oh, I got a better view. Check this out, gang. Lower level, off the elevator, past the front desk, turned the corner and got the zigzag, right? And remember, in this area from right here to this area, Kenneka disappeared off the camera. Right or wrong, gang? Kenneka disappeared on the camera. Everybody was like, oh my God, she disappeared. What happened? They edited that shit. But guess why they did? Because you see, from right here to right here. But look, it's a toilet right here on the lower level, and I got pictures of it. Let me show you at the bottom of my screen. You see at the bottom of my screen? All right. Remember, this is the ballroom upstairs. And I was explaining where the elevator. All right. Let's go down. Now look. When y'all see this dot right here, remember, you can get off on the elevator. Remember when Bree Bree went to the bathroom on the main floor? Right, gang? Y'all remember that, right? And it's a toilet system right there. But everybody like, ooh, she met up with that employee at the bathroom. Check this out. He's gonna be in the same spot on the lower level. See what I'm talking about? You got to learn the pipe system. Then you got to learn how the hotel made, because they can trick you like, ooh, this room was small. And the next time you come in, that motherfucker is big. And you like, they weren't looking like this when I was here. You see what I'm saying? So check this out. This why everything finna play a role. This why them suckers don't want to drop off their goddamn parking lot footage. See what I'm talking about? Cause look, where you see right here, this where you at in the ballroom. And remember, these little dots is gonna be in the conference room, and the squares is the conference room. And think about the ballroom when you go to the other on the map. You see what I'm saying? Hi y'all. Now we finna beat the police at their own game. And the crooked ass YouTubers that trying to perpetrate and blend in like they J4K. I told y'all they ain't gonna show no pocket lot footage because they wasn't finna show you everything what I'm finna tell you. Look. So that means once you look at the map, right? This where we at. So that means when Kenneka turned the corner right here, we'll be in pink number 1, top of the screen. And keep this in mind, pink number 2. So we're gonna need 2 blocks. But you can slide the wall back, make it one big block. You see what I'm saying? But look at the layout. Now y'all see what I'm saying? Boom. We're gonna look at the middle. It's gonna be, y'all see how the middle is, and look how you can section all the middle right in here. Y'all see what I'm saying? This pink area gonna be this pink area. these little two square little blocks right here, it's gonna be right here. Cause you could divide it like a this the staircase. I mean not stair, it's in the escalade where you get on there right here. And you can go across the hall and go in the ballroom. And think about what the manager said, right? See what I'm talking about? So this the room. This the room where it look like that we gonna be at. I might need to blow that screen up down the game so y'all can see. So y'all can see, right? So so look at this map from a lower level point of view, right? Cause it's gonna show the same shit right here. See what I'm talking about? All right. So boom, check this out. Kenneka got low. Bumping into right up in here, and you got a toilet system right here. Then when you go to this map, right here, right, lower level, it's a toilet system here. But right here, this ain't gonna be no front desk. It's gonna be a conference room, right? And guess who I seen in this conference? The assistant beverage manager. Is on footage that he running in and out this area because if you got ballrooms right here, that's his office where you come in and meet up with him and he'll tell you that yeah, your food gonna be out 12, your party is a go, everything ready to be served, and you know what I'm talking about. All right. Y'all see what I'm saying? Y'all like, share, and subscribe. Think about this on the lower level, right? What you see on this screen. This what you would be seeing on this screen, right? So look, do it like let's go to the next one. Now y'all see right here, this where we'll be at. Right here. Now look, I need to pull up that footage of the lower level. The lower level. I'm gonna show y'all the camera of Kenneka walking right in this area because it's on camera. Now, keep this in mind. Look at the camera view. You see where it say where the red dot is, right? Hold on. So you should know the layout. Are you finna know the layout? Hold on, guys. Gotta find it. Hold on. Watch this, guys. All right. I gotta pull that screen up. Let me pull that screen up. Show y'all what I'm. All right. Y'all see this where we at? This where Kenneka would be at. Matter of fact, let me put it right here. All right, y'all see that? Now, if you look on the bottom of this screen, now look, this how we finna do our math and measures, right? I might sound like I'm slow and stuff, right? Cause I'm country. I'm finna show you how I know how I'm finna execute this shit. Cause I'm a smart country boy from the South. Cause if you count those boxes in the screen where Kenneka is that's on the footage, now count these boxes that you gonna see on this screen, right? See what I'm talking about? And then go to here on this screen and count these boxes, right? Now you finna understand, like, damn, why she wasn't even walking in a straight line? Like they try to make it look like, yeah, these drunk. This how drunk people walk. Mm. Yeah, you can say that to somebody. Uh, mm-hmm. Y'all see that? Look, watch here. Now y'all just seen the movement. Look, where she at when she bumped into the wall. Remember, you got mirrors on the wall, right? See that? Mirrors on the wall. Look at the layout. What you see on the screen. Look at the route, right? Pay attention to these boxes right here. Cause keep this in mind. This where you at right here. You right here, in the middle of the hallway. See that? So when you go to my map up here, Kenneka, uh-oh. Now look, check this out, right? So when Kenneka turned that corner, they want y'all to think this where the camera picked her up at. Cause they motion sensor. So let's see who will go for that. Hey, see what I'm talking about? And then look. Look where look just watch the camera. Just watch the camera. Now look. Y'all see she bumped into that door right there? Or close to it. But if you look at the map, what room would be? I got a color coded in blue. So look, right here, where she'll be at, right? Check this out. Look at that map and I'm gonna show you. See that? Y'all see that? Look what the green symbolize. Fireman oven, right? So you see, if they got this in the fireman oven, what they just telling you, right? But right here, they show you this. Mm. Think about it. So look at this room on the bottom of the screen. You see that? And look where Kenneka is, right? And then look, that's where she paused at the most, and you got a red box going out right there in that spot. Now just pay attention. Keep this in mind. Watch this game. I'm gonna replay it again. See how that camera just show her coming from out of there, and look, it ain't hidden room. Them just ballroom. Ain't nothing hid about them. But look, don't you know if you can go in that room right here. Look, it's another door on the other side. Once you go in, it's an exit door. And guess where that exit door will lead you, right? See that? We still in this blue area. And once you see how it's facing out, that's that door right there. Don't y'all remember when Kenneka was in the look, I'm finna show y'all right. Hold on. Let me show you right now, guys. Did the Lord level bathroom? Right here, guys. Let me show it to you. You go through that door right there. Damn, why ain't they go show? Hold on. Hold on, guys. Right here. Y'all see that? Look, when you go through that room right there, and this the famous scene when everybody was like, ooh, it look like somebody reached out their hand right up. Show you. Right there. It's right up in that area. See what I'm saying? And once you go into this map right here, it's a door that lead right there. You see what I'm saying? So that means if you got a kitchen down here, this kitchen is serving the people that got their room booked on the lower level. See what I'm saying? Mm. This what it'll look like if you once you got the lower level footage right where she was bumping in on walls at. Right, let me show y'all. Right here. Now look, like right here, like right up in here, this what you will be seeing across the hall. Right up in here. See what I'm talking about? See the area, and you see how it's right here by the staircase. Just pay attention to the what's going on. And this where Kenneka was at. She bumped into that wall. And that's where it mostly edited it. Once you look right here, she right across from this box. So if she right across from this box and you look at this, check this out. Y'all see that? It's a reason she bumped to right here and you don't see no lights flashing right here and you supposed to have these lights flashing at all time. Come on. See that game? You see that. And keep this in mind, right? This what the police said. The police said, check this out, right? Y'all remember they were like, yeah, we had to search the laundry room and stuff. And you were like, well, why would you search the laundry room if she wasn't on footage in the laundry room? You know what I'm talking about? Hold on. So if you say somebody was behind her, there'll be a perfect timing that somebody will be in this area right here, coming out the door behind. Simple as that. If you want to rule that in evidence, see what I'm saying? It's a door right there. Watch this. Now you see you in that room right across the goddamn hall, right? And remember where the camera showed where Kenneka was coming from in the beginning. Like right here, right? See that? Right there. Look at that. Hold on. See that? Now look. If you look at this screen right here at the bottom, she'll be in one of these little rooms right here, and this is what it'll look like inside the room. See what I'm talking about? So that's where we at. And keep this in mind. And that's where the assistant beverage manager Ed will grabbing those towels and bed sheets, tablecloths, whatever he had, right? Check this out, right? Y'all see this? This was the ballroom right here. This what it'll look like on the lower level. See that? Then once you go to this right here, right? Now y'all see the difference. So look, this is what the police did, right? Put it up on the screen right here. Now look, if you've been following me, you know the time stamp. I just gave y'all a layout of the hotel. Just in that particular spot. Cause look, I gotta go back to the map again. Right? Keep this in mind. All this here right here in green is the kitchen. Anybody that come in this area, this all it is a kitchen. It's nothing else. It's nothing else down here. So when I was thinking about the police, when he talking about it's numerous areas down here, making it look like it was the basement, but this the private area. That's why it's on the lower level. Don't it make sense? Cause once you look at it, cause look, check this out. Once you look at the map, when you look at the assistant beverage man on the top of my screen, he always got lost in the kitchen on the lower level. And remember what Miss Teresa said, right? Remember.
What happened inside the Crowne Plaza Chicago O'Hare? That's the question many are asking of hotel management after the body of Kenneka Jenkins was found in a freezer early Sunday morning.
If you've seen her going to a freezer or being carried to a freezer, then you need to prove that.
The 19-year-old's
Oh, it's proven. But remember what his story was. Remember when Andrew Holmes said she was checking those to those? These the only area that she'll be checking those to those from at these private events. All right. Remember the number called the Zach guy. You know what I'm talking about? And the lady was trying to tell him about the people that was on the footage. Remember the front desk got lost around about the same time Frank Kenneka got missing, right? Now we know that the whole layout, right, is that kitchen that Kenneka walked into. That's where, look, that's where the real crime scene is. But look, watch this.
family talked to reporters a few hours after the heartbreaking discovery.
That's my favorite sister. How can I live life knowing I'll never see her again?
Jenkins' family says she was at the hotel with some friends at a party, but around 4:30 Saturday morning, the friends called to say they couldn't find Jenkins, but had her cell phone and truck keys.
It had to be something within that room that happened, because they walked in the hotel at 1:13, and they seen at 2 something. That's when they realized she was lost. That's not adding up.
Family members went to
The reason why they said two something, that's when they were moving the girl around the hotel. That's a perfect timing when you say you lost her. Because you're going to be on the camera guiding her. Makes sense? Don't it make sense? Right? Okay. That's why they picked two something. Because that's the time that, you know what I'm saying, that if anything goes down, that's the time this shit going to be in court and all this. Now watch this.
the hotel, but say staff told them a missing persons report needed to be filed in order to look at surveillance video. The family says police also weren't helpful, but eventually looked at the video and told them,
Watch what they finna say. Y'all see this?
Saw her on the video at 3:20 a.m. in the morning, staggering. Saw her on the video at 3:20 a.m. in the morning.
That's what Andrew Holmes said he saw on the video. Think about this again of the route, right? Think about this on the route. You can walk down the front desk, turn the corner, walk about the front desk, and still walk the same route on the lower level. Even Casualty was like, yeah, she walked by the front desk, and it's on footage. The news just verified that, right? So when you think of alien, what did they alien? Where did the alien come from, right?
Staggering. His exact words. She was so drunk so she couldn't in the morning. Staggering. His exact words. She was so drunk.
And that's where Balls come in on the footage. Think about this. They got Balls a looking like just like a nigga in the lobby talking to a party goer. We know what time they showed that. So they showed Miss Teresa or her daughter in that lobby at 3:20. She even mentioned that on the radio station interview. So I want to know what screen did they show her balls? Did they were like, no, we gotta amend that report. We gotta switch that up and say that wasn't Kenneka at all. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know. Cause Roma lie so much, but if you really look at it, when Fresh K saw me the level, he never mentioned the lower level cameras. He's seen her on the lower level. He was straight from the pool area.
So she couldn't hold herself up. She was holding on to the wall. She stumbled into the refrigerator. Then she closed the door behind her.
Martin believes if someone had looked at the video sooner, her daughter could have been saved.
To me, I feel like they helped kill my child. The police department and this hotel.
Man, that's a big statement what Mitch Rita said. I think they helped kill my child. So when you look at it like this, damn, she left with some wicked ass friends to a hotel, and this time you know, it's like they helped killing my baby. What's the motive behind this? They'll throw anybody in the loop like. So look, once you watch it on the footage, you will understand what Miss Teresa was feeling when she was there at the hotel. She was making posters talking about the pool area being shut down. You know what I'm talking about? It's a camera in the kitchen, the cameras in the elevator, we're looking outside the elevator, and all the reports they said it was a lie. So when you read these in the police report, you'll be like, damn. She said it, Cameron Roman said it ain't. And then you can use that tactic to be like, yeah, she got something to do with her. They using that against them. That made me prefer like, yeah, I see why the YouTube don't want to act right. So keep this in mind. Now they want to pull up the court papers and be like, yeah, it was cameras on them floors now, Rosemont and Crown Plaza. We got you on this because you remember when you first bought them Johnson, got them installment, you need receipts. I know you got warranties on them, you know what I'm talking about? So, yeah, you in contact with the same security company, you know what I'm talking about? So Rosemont lied about that. And then on top of that, they gonna tell us, say, well, Bob wasn't Kenneka Jenkins. But what if it is Kenneka Jenkins? But when they asked Miss Teresa that tricky ass question, be like, "Do you think that's on your daughter on the footage?" Miss Teresa said, "Yeah," but you ain't ask her, be like, "Do you think that's your daughter on all the footage?" I believe that probably Kenneka on all the footage, even in ball. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know, y'all, cause that ball situation, I don't know. But if you really look at the video the way I looked at it, I try to look and see how she walked, her body structure, you know what I'm talking about? How the way she stand, you know what I'm talking about? I'm trying to remember all of it. I'm like, man, I don't know. But keep this in mind about that lower level.
Before they was finna leave, Monique and them, before they were finna leave, she in the hallway, they went back in there to get their keys, left in the hallway. She thinking, I gotta go piss. Let me try to find it. Let me find the nearest washroom. It's a big hotel. I know.
Check this out. Now you know why Zach finna mention the bathroom, the washroom, right? Once you look at the footage the way that we look at it, you finna see why Zach said he couldn't stand right here. Remember, she had to be ordered by some style member since she can't stand right here before they snatch her up, right? Keep that in mind. Y'all ain't paying attention to this shit. This man lost his life, and I'm determined to, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, Zach. See it, and I'm trying to get everybody else to see it the way you was seeing it, because I was blindsided too. But look,
I gotta go piss.
look.
In this hotel.
Before they was finna leave, Monique and them, before they were finna leave, she in the hallway, they went back in there to get their keys, left in the hallway. She thinking, I gotta go piss. Let me try to find it. Let me find the nearest washroom. It's a big hotel. I know it's a public washroom somewhere. My bad, y'all. Somebody just called. It's a public washroom somewhere on this floor or whatever. So Kenneka Jenkins had to bump into a motherfucker that worked there. Just think, in the hallway. Oh, excuse me, sir. I gotta take a piss. We're at a washroom. You work here.
Not only that, it wasn't until Bree got back that they even started to look for her. Come on, y'all. Make that shit make sense to me. It don't make sense. I was expecting them to be like, yeah, you know, we called Bree because we couldn't find Kenneka. Like, girl, where you at? When you coming back? We can't find Kenneka. None of that. You know, or even Bree saying like, yeah, you know, Monique put
that. But that footage is it gonna settle something?
It's the only thing motherfucker got that's true, bro. This is the footage, bro. Motherfucker that's talking that shit don't mean nothing.
And that's why Killer was like, man, I ain't down. See what I'm talking about?
Just drop that motherfucker. Some type of footage that show a woman doing.
See what I'm talking about?
That show something. I'm just gonna say no.
He know where he was at when the time when he was being committed. Now watch the footage. What you see on that job. And this at 1. And this at 1, y'all.
Been at the computer watching the monitor. Now who fell asleep? Because when you seen her there, it should have sent an alert off where we got somebody down in an unrestricted area.
What time on the video was
see
she?
That?
What did it show?
Time.
What time she got in there?
Yeah, they got the time on there. I got to look back on my file. I got those in the car.
Okay.
I got to look back on there, but I commend the police department out there. They not rushing to judgment. They looking at time on everything. They showed me time on the cameras, time here. They done order everything, even outside technicians to come in, because when they give it out, they want to give it out by the time and the minute.
Did y'all just hear that? They want to give it back by the time and the minute on the footage. Andrew just told you police switching it up in the paper reports. You got people cropping out the time on their footage with the narrative. See what I'm saying? Now, now you see when they took and changed the time on Kenneka getting out from the elevator round about this time, why you think Killer said, man, show the footage? You know what I'm talking about? Show the footage. It gonna show me where I was at. Just say they could made him when he was on the timeline, right? Just say they could made him look like he could be a part of the murder. And there was a time that he was probably could have been like, wait, man, where y'all at? Man, I'm finna come down there where y'all at, bro. Or anything. You see what I'm saying? Now look. That's why they had to switch that shit up to 3. Like, show this shit at 3. Cause it ain't gonna look right.
Computer watching the monitor. Now who fell asleep? Because when you seen her there, it should have sent an alert off where we got somebody down in an unrestricted area.
What time on the video was she? What did it show? What time she got in there?
Yeah, they got the time on there. I got to look back on my file. I got those in the car.
Okay.
I got to look back on there, but I commend the police department out there. They not rushing to judgment. They looking at time on everything. They showed me time on the cameras, time here. They done order everything, even outside technicians to come in, because when they give it out, they want to give it out by the time and the minute.
Now look, if this at 8 o'clock, right? Now check this out. Now remember when I was trying to show y'all about the lobby, the lower level? Keep this in mind about the lower level, right? Right? And this at 8 o'clock. Think about all the pictures that you seen down here, right? Y'all see that? And think about Miss Teresa right here. Now look, we already seen the picture of Kenneka watch, and we know what time they took her watch. Hold on. Let me show you Kenneka watch right. Now look at this. Damn, I ain't got that jump pulled up. So that means once you look at it, like damn, when they really moved Kenneka's body to the upper kitchen, but we know she didn't walk upstairs to the upper kitchen, right? So that means when they got her from the pool area, whatever happened in the pool area, they brought her back to where the crime initially happened at, and somebody said, now we don't need it right here, so we need to take it upstairs. But once you look at the map, right? Once you look at this map on this screen, this is where Kenneka was last seen there on the camera according to them. Right? This the pool area, and I want y'all to see all of this shit, right? See there? Go right here. And look what the manager finna do. Now y'all understand why he down here at 8 something. Think about that picture that was being taken of Kenneka watch at 8 something. He come out right at the perfect time. If somebody took a picture of it in the middle of the investigation while Mitch Reese was up there, got on the phone with him, and he came back up there at the front desk. Hi, y'all. See what I'm talking about, gang? Now look how the time matching up with the footage. Boom, they on their phone, they communicate. Keep this in mind, you gotta communicate with the video tech on the phone, right? That's why they holding it like walkie talkie. So boom. Now look who in the lobby, right? Look who in the lobby and look who come out the lobby. But the most important part of this person right here that's in the lobby. Now look where he finna come back down again at 8 something, and this the person that took Kenneka picture of the watch at 8 something. That's why you got the manager keep running down here at 8 something. And once you think about that map, right? Right. See that again? That's where he go. And then look, and keep this in mind. Look, while he down in this area, I want to go to this. To this right here. He in this area at 8 something. So when you think about a cover up with Kenneka Watch being photo, right? You got her in the plastic bag, cause that's where you get the watch from, on top of a plastic bag. Cause you got to think about, damn, when they said around about this time, she must have to still be in a plastic bag somewhere. At 4 something in the morning on the 10th, they got it in a Ziploc bag, right? Before they give it to Mr. Teresa on the camera, right? So look, listen to the report. What it sound like now?
301 in the area. 301, 10-4. 301, 10-4. $600. Good. Noise complaint, Carroll Court. Need 2. Alright, take 201 and 301. 10-4, 201, 301. Good. It's going to be in the front of 10466 Carroll Court, 10466 Carroll Court. Complainant refused to leave any information besides loud music going on outside. 201, 10-4. $201 to 600. Good, Rick. Just to confirm, the original room you guys checked was 926, correct? That is a yes. 10-9? Yes, 926 is the room that we checked. Alright, 10-4. Go ahead, Dan. Yeah, there are numerous areas in this basement and it's also in the sub-basement. I don't know if you want to bring out the firehouse and have them do a secondary search behind us, various research, and that numerous.
So look, once you think about the game, that really make you question, like, when did they actually move her to the freezer? When did they actually really move her to the freezer? Cause think about what I showed y'all about the scenes of the parking lot. Keep this in mind. The beverage manager got lost in this area. And look right here, this would be the parking lot. Once you look at it from right here, damn, hold on, guys. Right here. He got lost right here in this area. Right there by the trash stop. See what I'm saying, gang? So think about that walkie-talkie call. And I'm honestly believing Kenneka was hurt in 4th level kitchen to move her. This explain why at 10 something they seen on video employee were with Kenneka for 2 hours. 2 hours give you enough time to clean the crime scene up and stage it. And take photos now, lip glosses and stuff like that. How we know they didn't leave lip glosses in the room? Once you think about it, because listen, nobody is not dropping nothing at a crime scene if it ain't just like like a major shootout. We talking about they doing shit in a hotel. If they had enough time to put somebody free, I don't think they had enough to get the lip freezer too. So in somebody's mind, they wanted to believe, since they already got them on footage in the act, you can easily go on and edit it and really, you know what I'm saying, and really. But keep this in mind of this layout. This the blueprint. It ain't no, when we think about a basement, think about this guy. See it on the map right here. Watch this. Check this out. Y'all remember what Marco said? He said when he came through this area and he want y'all to think he was in this kitchen, but he was walking, going into this kitchen and Metro Grill. So that means once you look at it, why would he come through this area, have everybody thinking he in this kitchen, but filming this kitchen? Because in this Metro Grill right here and back right here is a freezer. See what I'm saying? So once you look at it, what would Kenneka would be in the freezer on the lower level? I just showed you. From the staircase already, come through here, turn down Chandel Lane, come down Chandel Lane right up in here, and bam, you got freezer on this side. So once you think about when he got lost down here, the system beverage manager, you got stir right here. You could just easily move the body, get you here, use the elevators or the stairs to put her in the upper kitchen. Because you already got the footage of her walking back there. See what I'm saying? You see how easy and simple that is? If you really think about it. You see that right here. Now, think about the lower level kitchen and think about, oh, that's why they said, hold on, let me go to Andrew Holmes. Should I go to what Andrew Holmes said? I'm finna go with Andrew Holmes, right? And listen to the word what he said. Yeah. He ain't never said nothing about up kitchen. Hold on. Check this out. Let me pull up his video.
Down the path.
And she went to the bathroom and everything.
Yeah, she went.
What's
Yeah,
some of the doors she did go in?
One of the doors she went in.
And keep this in mind. This about the lower level. Alright? Keep this in mind. Watch how this finna make sense. Keep this in mind. He describing her route from the lower level point of view. Won't it match up if he said she get off on the staircase, on the elevator, walk down here checking those to those, and get in the kitchen area, and that's where he lost it at. On the lower level. Nothing about the top freezer or nothing, because in our mind, in the beginning, she somewhere on the lower level in the freezer. So once you think about his story, don't it match up with the route?
She consumed some alcohol and was a little bit impaired. But at the same time, if someone had put something in her drink, the toxicology would show. So that's very important, and we're waiting for that. But she did walk into that elevator, and she was trying to possibly get back up to the ninth floor, but she might have pushed the button, or the button was always pushed already to show lower level, and the elevator went down.
All right. And the elevator went down. Keep this in mind. He just told y'all Kenneka was in the lobby before she even got down on the lower level. So do y'all believe Kenneka was actually in the lobby around about this time? Because it would make sense. She in this area. So that means she was in the lobby at some point of time. Right? And they explain the front desk behavior. Do I got the front desk behavior? Hold on, think about this.
Alright, 10-4. I'll get them out here responding cold, and then just pop up in the lobby and we'll make a plan. (201 to 600), you still want me to stay outside with the family? Yeah, for now, Rick, thank you.
So remember, they said Walsh discovered Kenneka in the basement in the freezer. But on the police call, they got Jerry finding Kenneka in the upper kitchen. You see what I'm saying? Walsh is a police chief, Jerry just a regular police officer. And these people said if Jerry said he found her on the upstairs kitchen, but Walsh said he found her in the basement in the kitchen. In the basement in the kitchen. Go back to the map where I show y'all what he'll be talking about it. Right? Still right here. Look, even when you show it on this motherfucker. If he on the lower level and said, yeah, we found Kenneka in the basement in the freezer. Look what this map show. And look, right where Chandel Lane would be at, where they'll say the camera wasn't even working there. Don't y'all know it's a camera right here that would show everything? See what I'm saying? So when you think about that, when you follow that red line, take the body upstairs and bring it in the kitchen that way. But once you come from the stair, cut that corner, and wherever the freezer is, cause think about this. Upstairs, this the caddy shack. Wherever the freezers and ice machine gonna be at on the top floor, is gonna be in the same spot on the lower level floor, like the toilets. You see what I'm saying? You got the toilet right here on the main lobby and the toilet right here on the lower level floor. See what I'm saying? It's all designed the same way. So when you look at Kenneka, be like, damn, was she really bumping in the wall? Or did she do what Andrew Holmes said?
Okay. So she got off the elevator. I can see where she was staggering, as they said, and she got off. She went to the stairway casing. The stairway leads back upstairs. So
she was by herself.
He ain't even mention that whole hallway. He said she got off in the elevator and popped up at the staircase already. So what that just told me, when she first got on the lower level, got off on the elevator, and the next camera that she finna pop up on is the goddamn camera on the goddamn bathroom. Right? Hold on, y'all. Watch this. Hold on, gang. No, they ain't gonna let me pop that John up. But y'all see what Andrew Holmes said? And I gotta pull it up another way. So he really described what was on the lower level right here. So it's finna make sense. Right here, gang. He describing in the kitchen, one big ass kitchen. One big kitchen, gang. Right here. And this where she get lost at. So this explain why Walsh, the police chief, had to come up with a game plan. Like can't say she was down here. This where the murder scene. We gotta get her away from the murder scene. So bam. Once you got that establishment, you get this shit.
she was by herself throughout this whole complete ordeal. I watched and looked for cameras everywhere. They showed me cameras everywhere. She walked to the steps. She did a little stumble trying to get up there, but she turned around and went back the other way. Now, she was still walking kind of wobbly. She did fall into the wall, and she started opening up doors. So she opened up one door.
So he just basically just told us everything about this shit. Right here. See that? She coming out that door. See that? Now listen to what he said again.
She went in, came right back out. She wasn't in there. You can tell she was looking for doors, trying to get back upstairs to the lobby. So she went from door to door. She went in this door. She didn't stay long. She went in there and came back out. She was basically trying to find her way back to the lobby. As she continued down the path,
and she went to the bathroom and everything. Yeah, she went. What's some of the doors she did go in?
One of the doors she went in was the men's washroom. That door pushed open. She came right back out. She pushed in, came right back out. She went inside another door. She came right back out. She was checking doors to me, how she can get back upstairs. So she went down toward this unsecured area that she went, and the camera shows it, and it shows where she went. When she went in, the doors wasn't secured.
Now y'all heard what he said? She went down. And he say up, she went down. See what I'm saying? We still talking about downstairs. no upper kitchen, or none of that. And he watched the video. You see what I'm saying? So that means once you look at this scene right here, right, and we know where we at. Look, this is ballroom upstairs. And we know this where the elevator is at, right behind her. Right? Right behind there. Boom. There you go. Upstairs, ballroom, where they took Miss Teresa in. This is a ballroom downstairs when Kenneka first turned the corner. Right up in here, the conference room. You see it right here on the screen. Damn. Hold on, gang. See that right here? There'll be the conference room from right here. Bam. So check this out. Listen to his story. Boom. Lower level. Downstairs. Boom. Right here. Wham. Right here. She checking the door to door. That's why you finna hear her. She come through this area, right? Boom. This is what Andrew Home will be discussing. Right? So he went from that to this.
She went right in. There was a freezer part there where you all see, where you all haven't seen it yet, where she had walked back. There was no one in there. The place, they don't even use that part no more as a kitchen part. And it has two large freezers. So she walked back there, and as she went inside that door, she opened it up, which you can open up. It's just like a big steel door. It don't take much to open it. You open up that door, you take one half a step. To your right is another door to another freezer part. She had to open up that door to go inside of there, mainly trying to find her way back to the lobby. In saying that, if she was so impaired, so
Yeah, I see that guy. I see why they like, yeah, Andrew Hunt, you can't say nothing else about the Kenneka Jenkins case. Look how he just broke it down from the map and gave you the route to the freezer from the lower level. Hold up.
no one in there. The place, they don't even use that part no more as a kitchen part. And it has two large freezers. So she walked back there, and as she went inside that door, she opened it up, which you can open up. It's just like a big steel door. It don't take much to open it. You open up that door, you take one half a step. To your right is another door to another freezer part. She had to open up that door to go inside of there, mainly trying to find her way back to the lobby. In saying that, if she was so impaired, so we don't know what's in the toxicology, but the door closed and the other door closed, and it's dark inside of that little freezer room. So she probably got scared, tried to find her way to push that door out, but it was a safety knob there that you can touch like this, and that door will open. And I was in there with the detectives. I was in that freezer, and I was scared even being in that freezer, even in there with them, and I was in there by myself. I can understand the part where she was at with the motion camera up there, that when somebody walks, it turns that.
You know what that just told me? It's another camera above the freezer that we need. It's another camera somewhere on the lower level that's aiming at a freezer, and we need that footage. See what I'm talking about? Look, he just described it. Watch this. You see the route? Look, watch this. This is the reason why I showed. This is the reason why I'm telling y'all this about what he telling y'all. Listen to his story closely. She gets off on the elevator. And I told y'all it's a door right here. You can walk down this door and come out to the staircase with. That's why he said, yeah, I see when she got off on the elevator, she popped at the staircase already. Meaning that when she popped up here, they went in this kitchen. Bam. And came out the kitchen, she ended up in the pool. Once she ended up in the pool, you know, at the parking garage, all this in the pool, they had to get her back to the area that where it happened at, and they said, now let's take it upstairs to the upper kitchen. It's the same layout. Same layout. That's why the police had to search this area. Look. That's why they down here. At ASOM. Now I'm thinking Kenneka wasn't even in the freezer upstairs yet. You see what I'm saying? Look.
Roseline 911, where's your emergency?
Hi, I'm calling from the Crown Plaza, Chicago here. I'm actually calling because there was an incident, I guess, last night where a lady was mentioning about her daughter going missing in our hotel at the Crown Plaza.
Okay.
We did mention this. Actually, the police in Rosemont have a report about it already. But the only thing is we have the mother of the daughter here at the hotel, and she's knocking door to door in our guest rooms, asking and disturbing our guests.
So, once you see this kind of movement on the footage, look what they doing. This at the time that they had to move the girl body and shut the pool down. Cause remember, if you got surveillance footage of the kitchen, notice the staff. Notice how it's lack of staff in the kitchen. See what I'm saying? So bam, that explains why they would be taking a picture up here at 8:49, and you got the manager, right? Would be down here in this area, staging it. You see what I'm saying?
Okay. What floor is she on?
9th floor, but she's going to every single floor.
Okay. What's she wearing?
She's wearing a black sweater.
Female, white,
female.
Hispanic.
And then look, keep this in mind, right? They want y'all to think I would think it was a lower level down from the lower level, right? It ain't. The basement is the lower level. I thought it was another level down, but it ain't. It's the lower level is the basement. So look, when you look at the map, right? That's why they say, yeah, it's numerous spots down here because nobody ain't gonna look at the layout. You ain't gonna have people trying to look see what the layout. They just want to see footage of what camera she was on. But how you gonna get lost, right? Look, check this out. The police is in this area. Ain't no area they could be in if they ain't in the kitchen. This the kitchen area. So you mean to tell me this the kitchen area and you can go back to these reports?
So 111. Go ahead. Still by the cafeteria or?
He just said about the cafeteria. Look, I know where the cafeteria is right here where the Metro Grill is. They right here. This what made them so dumb. What's your location? Yeah, I'm in the kitchen. No, they all like, yeah, I'm in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at the spot. Listen what they say when they be like, yeah, where your location at? Where you at? Listen, it did just show me they right here where Kenneka would be at. Cause if you think about those walkie-talkie frequency from the main flow of the lobby, look what it sound like then.
Rosemont from 601.
601, go ahead.
Myself, 609 Tango, and 101. We're going to be going downstairs in the basement area, Crown Plaza, just in case he was communication with us.
10-4.
600 copies. I'll stay in the lobby. Relay. One from 609. Go ahead. When you guys are done up there, meet me where the cameras are, please, or where I'm watching the footage. We are just about approaching. All right, simple.
Man, they talking about the camera downstairs, y'all. See that?
201, you see me? Yes, that's the room they were speaking of.
Now don't it make sense, gang? Look, now don't it make sense? You got him lost talking to the police right here. He get lost in this area, right? In this area. The police on the walkie-talkie like, yeah, we in the basement. And they got y'all thinking like they another lower level down. But they actually in this kitchen. In the area where Kenneka was. It made it sound good like on the radio. You see what I'm saying? If it was the blueprint would show what you know what I'm saying? Another lower level down or a level down, you know what I'm talking about? So when Andrew Holmes described her route, you could take a fifth grader and could solve this. As soon as she got off, she bumped up at the staircase and read. And remember, I highlighted everything in yellow, right? Of the route. You see this? I highlighted everything in yellow. So that means when Andrew described the route, he watched it on the footage. And he walked the route. And it took him world to the lower level kitchen in the freezer. That's where it took him to. So when you get all of this, like, oh yeah, she got off on the elevator, walked through, turned the corner, come down here, bumping in the door, checking to see if they was locked and unlocked so she can go in. You see what I'm saying? Cause look, if you look at this from upstairs, we know this would be the flight deck. This is Caddyshack restaurant. So if this is Caddyshack restaurant, what do you think this is? On the other side of the screen. That's where everybody go eat their food at. See that? So when you think about Andrew Holmes' story, you got no choice but to think of this shit.
Way, where she was, you cannot go no farther. That's it. You cannot hide back there. You can't go no farther. If anybody was back there, they would have came up. They had to come out that way she came. Now, that's the negligence on that motel establishment there, that place was closed down and nobody shouldn't have been back there. Now, it's very easy for you to get in there and that door to close, and in that freezer, lights out, it's air shut tight. If you had a room in that motel, you had a child, a son, your son and daughter get on that elevator and all of a sudden start wandering around and pushing doors, your baby would have went in there.
That's why Andrew Holmes had to. If you fully understand how he just really fucked the whole case up. This how he fucked the whole case up. We know, right? He talking about the lower level right down here, right? Think about even the route they showed us. She's still gonna come in this kitchen, in this area, in another freezer. That's what the camera gonna show. That's why they never took Miss Teresa down this way and left and walked the same route that her daughter took. And remember the Antoine Jameson video? This where he went to show everybody this where she really found that down here in the kitchen. Cause look, listen to his story one more time while it visualizing what's on the map.
Body parts and
yeah, you know, that's just like I say, just to get some hits and some views. You know, you put something out there, you throw a story out there, and then all of a sudden you got people want to get interested in what you're talking about. So you know, you're hurting the family more.
You hurt, and how hurt has the family been? You've been with them for days.
You know what, man, you know what? It's an unexplainable pain that mother is going through in that family, and then they have to turn around, not only deal with the death, but also deal with the social media stuff that's coming out there. That's that lady's baby. And as you stated, if that was our child, man, that's my baby they talking about. You're falsifying stuff about my child. That's not my child's character. So get the facts right and let's deal with what we have to deal with ahead.
All right, so it's been 5 minutes. I see y'all saying that. Andrew, talk to us about the facts. This is, and I want everybody to be prepared for this. We are reactive people, and I know everybody want to know what happened. Everybody put out their own stories. Let's talk about what actually happened. Let's talk about what the video actually shows and where we are, all right? And since y'all being very impatient, thank you.
Now look, gang, pay attention to the route. Watch what he finna explain on the route. And once he tell you the route, then you will know how they edit the video. And the reason why they had to edit the video in certain time frames. You see what I'm talking about? Check this out.
Andrew, what's the facts?
Well, first and foremost, thank all of you all for joining in, and thank you other activists out there for being on the front line too, and everybody out there with the protests, and everybody out there with the prayers. But the video showed the young lady in the lobby, and I watched her from the lobby walked to the elevator. Now, whether something, and I'm saying this because the toxicology hasn't come out yet. We know she consumed some alcohol and was a little bit impaired. But at the same time, if someone had put something in her drink, the toxicology would show. So that's very important, and we're waiting for that. But she did walk into that elevator, and she was trying to possibly get back up to the ninth floor, but she might have pushed the button, or the button was always pushed already to show lower level, and the elevator went down.
Okay.
So she got off the elevator. I can see where she was staggering, as they said, and she got off. She went to the stairway casing. The stairway leads back upstairs. So
she was by herself throughout this.
By herself throughout this whole complete ordeal. I watched and looked for cameras everywhere. They showed me cameras everywhere. She walked to the steps. She did a little stumble trying to get up there, but she turned around and went back the other way. Now, she was still walking kind of wobbly. She did fall into the wall, and she started opening up doors. So she opened up one door. She went in, came right back out. She wasn't in there. You can tell she was looking for doors, trying to get back upstairs to the lobby. So she went from door to door. She went in this door. She didn't stay long. She went in and came back out. She was basically trying to find her way back to the lobby. As she continued down the path,
and she went to the bathroom and everything. Yeah, she went. What's some of the doors she did go in?
One of the doors she went in was the men's washroom. That door pushed open. She came right back out. She pushed in, came right back out. She went inside another door. She came right back out. She was checking doors to see, to me, how she can get back upstairs. So she went down toward this unsecured area that she went, and the camera shows it, and it shows where she went. When she went in, the doors wasn't secure. She went right in. There was a freezer part there where you all see, where you all haven't seen it yet, where she had walked back. There was no one in there. The place, they don't even use that part no more as a kitchen part. And it has two large freezers. So she walked back there, and as she went inside that door, she opened it up, which you can open up. It's just like a big steel door. It don't take much to open it. You open up that door, you take one half a step. To your right is another door to another freezer part. She had to open up that door to go inside of there, mainly trying to find her way back to the lobby. In saying that, if she was so impaired, so we don't know what's in the toxicology, but the door closed and the other door closed, and it's dark inside of that little freezer room. So she probably got scared, tried to find her way to push that door out, but it was a safety knob there that you can touch like this, and that door will open. And I was in there with the detectives. I was in that freezer, and I was scared even being in that freezer, even in there with them, and I was in there by myself. I can understand the part where she was at with the motion camera up there, that when somebody walks, it turns that way. Where she was, you cannot go no farther. That's it. You cannot hide back there. You can't go no farther. If anybody was back there, they would have came up. They had to come out that way she came. Now, that's the negligence on that motel establishment there, that place was closed down and nobody shouldn't have been back there. Now, it's very easy for you to get in there and that door to close, and in that freezer, lights out, it's air shut tight. If you had a room in that motel, you had a child, a son, your son and daughter get on that elevator and all of a sudden start wandering around and pushing doors, your baby would have went in there. That door would have closed on your baby. You'd have been looking for your child. It's an accident that was waiting to happen, and it lies within that motel unit there. Who owns that motel? They should have secured that area. If locks was on the door like they was on the door when I got there, they had locks on there. So I couldn't get in, but they didn't have no locks on there when she was there. If they had them, she probably would have turned around like she turned around at the other doors to find her way back upstairs. And sad as I hate to say, we got to find out what's in their toxicology, and whatever's in there was in her system, then it needs to come out. Then if it's something illegal, the focus goes back to the room and the people that was inside the room. If they know something, they need to say something. That's somebody's child. That's somebody's baby. And that unit freezer that she was found in is
I'ma tell y'all like this here. That man just really gave y'all the real route. He really just gave y'all her real route. And I showed the map. And guess what? And guess what his route explained? Wasn't what Rosemont showed. He showed me how she got in the kitchen. He showed me where the real crime scene. You see what I'm talking about? It's a map right here on the screen. Everything what that man said, you can go this way. Yeah, when she got off on the elevator, you know what I'm talking about? And when she got off on the elevator, she popped up at the staircase and read. Did she take this way? And then Rosemont made her walk this way and zigzagging through shit. See what I'm saying? And keep this in mind. I don't care what nobody say. Andrew Holmes watched that footage and he wasn't lying what he saw. He just didn't know Rosemont was gonna change their mind and show something else on the video. That's why he no longer in the JFK community, because you can pull up and eat his words what he just said. Then you look at this shit.
10-4, everything. 10-4 in this room. 10-4, please.
So you ain't gotta ask nobody what Kenneka was, what she at round about this time. And then look, and if you know who in the lobby right here, y'all remember what I showed y'all about him in the lobby? What time I showed y'all of him in the lobby? You see what I'm talking about? That's why I told y'all, I was like, man, that's why, check this out, when I read the chat, that's why YouTubers don't show the parking lot footage. Cause they see y'all ain't interested in it. Cause nobody ain't making hell about the parking lot footage. You know what I'm talking about? That's where you gonna see it at. You see what I'm saying? That's where you finna really finna draw some attention. It's that parking lot, and nobody don't want it. I see why YouTubers doing what they do to y'all. You know what I'm talking about? I gave it up, gang. You know what I'm talking about? Andrew, look, I ain't even through breaking this down about that map. Cause right here, they all in the big kitchen. But on the walkie-talkie, you hear the word basement, private area, and then you be like, oh, it's a private area, it's a basement. But the whole time, this is like a private area in the basement. That's why all this shit down on the lower level and got their own kitchen down here, their own cafeteria down here. So nobody, you know what I'm talking about. Just think about it in your house, right? This your living room. This the top floor of your living room. This where everybody be chilling there like a mob boss. But when the mob want to take their private clients, you know what I'm saying? Let's go in the basement, go down. Go in this little level, it's blocked out. Nobody don't supposed to be down. See what I'm talking about? So look, Andrew Holmes just gave up the route. A fifth grader could see what he was saying of the real route. Know what I'm talking about? Cause look, That man said she got up on the elevator, popped in the staircase and railing, checking doors to doors, and end up in this area trying to find her way back to the lobby. Right? In this area, lower level where all the basement and shit at. Pretty clean little route to me. So that's why when you go to this and to these paperwork, hold on. Check this out. See this? That's why all this makes sense to me now. Cause when they documented it with the timeline, with the main lobby, and you read all this with the timestamps, right? You get this. God damn. And then you will get this. Watch this. Then you will get this. See that? See that? So you mean to tell me you don't know what Andrew Holmes was explaining when it came to this? Mm-mm. Now I told y'all, ain't nobody gonna show y'all that parking lot, cause nobody don't care. Nothing else. And that's the main footage that we need to see. And it just shows you everybody true color. They come to typing their Kenneka Jenkins name in. Everybody ain't the color purple. Yeah, we'll be back. Y'all gonna learn the truth. Who real JK?